What's up? My name is Tony and I'm the co-founder of the HYA company. In today's video, I'll be talking about 7 things that I wish I knew before starting my candle business. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. So a quick little disclaimer, this candle business isn't like your typical all candles, room sprays, and wax melts type candle business. It's like a variety of products. And if you watched like one of my first 3 videos, I did mention we decided on the name the HYA company just so that we could grow with the products that we use, so it's not just confined to candles and scents only. And so currently we do sell body butters, soaps, and candles. And eventually we'll do wax melts, maybe room sprays, and other stuff like home decor, blah blah blah. But that's in the future. So this brings me to my first what I wish I knew. When we started out, we only started with soaps and candles. It was 4 scents of candles and about maybe 5 or 6 soaps. So what I wish I knew was how hard it would be equally dividing the exposure for both products. So I make the candles, my mom makes the soaps. It's easier for me to, as you can see based off of this channel, it is easier for me to promote the candles, show the candle process, because that's stuff that I do. My mom doesn't have social media or really anything, and any photos that any video content that I do have, or photos, which is product photos on our website, is stuff that I went over there to do, and I was never really there when she made the soaps. I'll be there when she's pouring the soaps, but the whole process with the I don't even know how to make them. It's this powder, I think it's sodium oxide or something, that you mix with your fats to make the soap so it can become sudsy. I'm really not a part of that process. She'll tell me the ingredients and stuff that she uses. It's really hard trying to get content for both products or both types of products, especially when I don't do one. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and visit our website at thehyaco.com. So now for the second thing I wish that I knew was packaging matters. And when I say this, I'm not talking about your labels, your warning labels, your jars or anything. I'm talking about your shipping packages. And so what I didn't realize is how much packaging it takes to ship literally one candle. I'll see some people throw it in a bag and I'll be like, bruh, you really have faith in your shipping company or whoever you're sending your product through, because I just know they'll be throwing the boxes, and so I kind of get paranoid about that. If you watch my how I package / ship orders, you really see that it's a lot of layers to it, especially the candles. I personally wrap it in that little craft paper first, then I do the eco-friendly type bubble wrap. Then you have to go with your packing peanuts, make sure your box is well done. It's a lot. And I'll say what the mistake I made, and I'll say you shouldn't make, is leaving all of that for last. Cause I said probably a week before, I was oh, let me see how I should ship my candles. I'll say have this down in the beginning so that you know what everything exactly how you want it to look. And something even though it looks good, it'll get there in one whole piece. I've never had a candle break. I'm not trying to jinx myself or nothing, and I feel that's because I put a lot of time and thought and effort into wrapping it up and making sure that it arrives there safely. Shipping a candle isn't the same as other businesses. Candles, it takes more effort because you're actually making it. And 2, other business can just, say if you have a clothing business, you could just wrap it in them little, your custom bag and put it inside of your mailer. It'll be fine, the clothes can't break. If you have jewelry, add a little extra pattern, a cute little thing, is you just send it. But with how much you have to pat these candles, because it's glass, or if you use ceramic vessels, it can easily be broken, and that also hikes the prices of shipping up because it's heavier. So it's a lot that goes into shipping. Just work your math up properly and make sure you include that into your pricing of your products. The third thing is also related to shipping, but shipping candles and also body products like the body butters, is complicated in the summer. Like, it's another expense that you have to add, like the insulated mailers, which is one thing I've added. It's not like the most cute thing, but at least the package arrives there not melted and also like intact, not broken. So really with shipping candles, y'all, it's a lot. Like, that is like the not so fun process of having a candle business. The fourth thing I would say is taxes. Don't forget about your taxes. This is just with any business in general. Please don't forget about your taxes. Like me, on the other hand, I'm gonna just do it yearly, because that quarterly, it comes up too quickly. So I think you could do it yearly and quarterly. I'm not sure about at the 6-month mark, but I know you could do it quarterly or yearly. Don't forget about it. It's still important. You don't want to get like audited or anything by the IRS. So just don't forget about it. Again, it's a not so fun part of the business, but it's a behind the scenes. Don't forget about it like I did, and no, I had to wait for the yearly. I'll definitely recommend getting like someone to help you with it, because I still don't know about it. That's another reason why I just kept pushing it back, like, oh, I'll do it. I didn't do it. And so I'm gonna just wait till it's 1 year, and then I'll do the taxes. The fifth thing is social media, y'all. Social media posts, personally for me, is really hard. Like, trying to think of content in different ways, basically. So what I mean is, I have 4 candle scents. In my mind, and I think I kind of blocked myself out, is it's only so many pictures I could take of the same candle. Me using it, smelling it, a picture of the candle. And I feel like it can't go any further than that, which it really could, but I just had to learn. You had to switch up the scene, switch up the background, put it on your bed, put it in a comforter, put it on the table, put it on your TV console, anything. I just had to learn it's okay to post the same product, because that's the products that you sell, but just with different backgrounds. You could do a picture, you could do a reel, you could do like a IGTV of you making it. You could do a little feed post video, anything. I just had to learn along the way just to switch it up. And I'm finally kind of getting back into the groove, because if y'all go on my Instagram, I have been in so many funks, y'all. Trying to create content. So I'll say, just know, say if you only sell about 5, 6, 7 products, after 7 pictures of the different products, you just have to keep doing over pictures, but like with different backgrounds of the same product. And while you might think it's boring, I don't know, you just have to find a way to switch it up. And I'm still like in that learning process, but I wish I knew at the beginning how hard and time consuming it would have been, so that I could have maybe a better prepped for like the struggle, you know? This is like the beginning process. The next thing I wish I knew was the testing process. Y'all, the testing process, I feel like I kind of rushed it, but I said don't rush it. Like, I know we're so eager to get your scents out. Like, you want to meet a deadline. Like, say if you're trying to launch for fall, but you start in October, you're like, no, I need to get it up by November. Like 4 weeks. It might seem like a long time, but take in mind you had to carry candles for 2 weeks to get like the best performance, like recommended. So don't rush it. And also try out as many waxes as possible. Now me, when I first started, I wanted to do soy 10, the soy 10 wax. Then when I went on the soy 10 website, when I went on California Candle Supply website, it was out of stock. I tried to wait, then I started watching other people's videos and learned that it had been out of stock for a while. So then I was like, bro, what's the next best thing? So I did the C3. That worked for me until, and I bought a 50-pound box because I just knew I would love it, which I did like it, so that was okay. But then imagine if I didn't like it. Now I have 50 pounds. I don't even think you could return these type of products because it's like wholesale. So don't rush the testing process. I definitely recommend, I didn't do this, but I recommend doing it now that I see, because I have a whole bunch of waxes now, just from testing after I've already launched my business, like still trying to test to see if it's something better that I do like. But I'll definitely say either buy like the 1 pound or 2 pound. How do they sell them? Like some people have 1 pound, 10 pound, 2 pound, 5 pound, like the smallest version of a wax that you might be interested in. Buy it and test it out, just so that you don't have 50-pound boxes of wax sitting around. That's also another reason, because I seen how I was still trying to look for waxes, why I did the What Wax Wednesday series. Because I was like, well, if people don't have the money just starting out, I hope I could give them like the best experience through the video. And obviously you can't smell through the video, so it could only go so far with me helping you. But that's why I said, let me just do the What Wax Wednesday series to at least aid in some way in helping people who are just starting out try to find a wax that best serves the stuff that's more important to them. So if your finish is more important, then you go with whatever wax. If your hot throw is more important, but you will have to sacrifice like how the top looks a little, and then you have to go over it with a heat gun, then they'll go with a certain wax that I did, you know. So just don't rush the testing process. It could get frustrating. The most frustrating part for me was the wicks, y'all. Like the wicks, as calculated as it sounds, it still was stressing me out. Like I had so many bags of wigs, and I bought like 100, the 100 pack, because I just knew it was gonna work. No, it didn't. And so I definitely recommend buying trial sizes and everything, or do like the little test kits that would, the candle maker kits and stuff that would have everything that you need to make a candle. And also, not because you watch a YouTube video that like they like the wax, that you mean, okay, so they let the wax out by a 50-pound box, and then you get it and you don't like it. Because for instance, I did the soy tin wax review, and this person had comment on, I don't know which video it was, like the comparison video, and they were saying like they had ordered it because I said like I like it, and they preferred the C3 out of all the waxes that I've ever talked about. Soy tin is my best and C3 is their best. And so imagine if they had bought the 45-pound box of soy tin. They would not have liked it, and it would have been a waste of money, you know? So I'll say just test in small batches. Like buy your stuff in the smallest batch as possible. Like you'll be like, well, that's wasting money trying to test on stuff. But imagine if you buy a 50-pound wax of the beeswax, for instance, and you don't like it, like the hot throw isn't good, like, because I didn't have a good hot throw. But imagine if I was like, yeah, I want to use beeswax, and I had bought the biggest amount. That would have just been a whole box of wax sitting here that doesn't even have a hot throw. So you'll waste more money in the long run trying to get the biggest one of you, like what you think you would like. The last thing I wish I knew before starting like this business, cannabis business, whatever you want to call it, is it doesn't matter how much you budget, you would always have to come out of pocket for something else. Like if you watch one of my first YouTube videos, I was talking about how I was budgeting, trying to save up, and whatever I was doing to get my money together for the launch, and like whatever else that I would need, like shipping stuff, packaging stuff, labels, whatever. Yeah, right before the launch, I had so many unexpected expenses, having to reprint stuff being messed up, labels not working. Then I had to go, and sometimes you had to go buy props, extra shipping stuff. Something you thought was gonna work didn't work, you know? Like whenever you think you're done spending money, you're not. So just be prepared to come out of pocket, come outside of your business account, because I do have a business account, but I'll have to dig into my personal to buy stuff for the business, because like I said, the business was just starting up, and it'll take a while for you to see profits. Like even in 6 months, like let my website tell it, with the analytics, it'll be like you're in a profit. But compared to how much money I spent, like it'll take a while for you to make like a true profit to pay you back for every single thing that you've bought. All right, y'all, so those were the 7 things that I wish I knew before starting my candle business, this business that we have going. Even after all of those and all the trials, like y'all, sometimes I'll be like, why did I even do this? Like, why did I even start a business? Now that I see like exactly like every single detail was in it, and I'm sure it's probably more to come. I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I see like what it actually takes, and just know even though you come into these challenges, you can still overcome them. And don't shut your business down at the first challenge, y'all, because if I did that, then you wouldn't see like the stuff that'll come afterwards. You wouldn't see the success. You just have to stick it through. And somebody had told me in my comments when I was saying like I got discouraged, they were like, you just started and look how much that you've done already. I was like, you're right. Like, I just started. Like, just give it time to grow, to establish itself. So the last tip is just give your business time to establish itself. Like, you may feel like it's not taking off as fast as you want it to, or it may not be doing as well as you thought it would, but just stick it through. Like, you'll see it in the long run. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch the rest of the videos on our channel, and if you do like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in our next video. Bye.